Hey, 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 it looks like we're live.
Hey, it's Renee, and I'm so excited to be here with Leanne Mason, and we are doing our Wednesday Wellness. Jared is unfortunately not able to be with us today, but we miss him, and he will be back here next Wednesday. He's just taking care of some stuff. If you guys want to, pray for Jared's dad. He's got some health issues going on, and he could use all the extra prayers he could get. As usual, we are not doctors. We cannot diagnose or treat. We are here as educators. And so we're going to share some fun information. And today I wanted to talk about uh, false spring, otherwise known as second winters here in Minnesota.
And
We had
Utah.
we had this beautiful warm up. We had record highs, which have been kind of all over the US. And it's now currently snowing outside. So we have many false springs here in Minnesota, and that's okay. But it got me thinking about those false starts or those setbacks that happen. Because right now, oh my gosh, the last week I was like, okay, I'm ready to plant my garden. Well, it's not quite time yet, so it feels like a little bit of a setback, but it's not. It's just a time to slow down, reevaluate, and move forward in a time that actually is right. Which before I get my garden in, truly I need to actually get outside and tap my maple trees. But I I can't do that yet actually because everything has a timing to it, right? And for proper maple tapping, you have to have above freezing during the day and below freezing at night, which causes the right pressure in the tree that helps the sap to flow freely. So as I'm already trying to jump ahead and get my garden in, I skipped over something that I get excited about, right? And
Yes.
how often do we do that in life? We get excited about something and we forget about something that's right in front of us. So I have this week where it's going to be again below freezing, so it wasn't time to tap yet. But during this time, I'm actually preparing for something that's really kind of cool because I'm going to be speaking out in Long Beach, California, right? But if I start jumping ahead and jumping ahead, jumping ahead, I keep forgetting about the things that are kind of important right now, right?
Well,
Do you ever
and
do that,
so
Leanne?
often, so often, what's more exciting is what we want to focus on, right? But sometimes that can cause the setbacks because our focus is too far forward that we can't see what's right in front of us.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because I'm super excited about this speaking engagement, but like I'm so excited about that, but I have to do the prep work. I have to
Right.
actually prep the workbook and the PowerPoint and the different things, which I just want to get to it. I just want to get in front of people and but if I do that, I'm unprepared, right?
Well, just like what I did right before, right? I got so excited. I just finished my project for school on self-care. And so I got super excited because what are we doing in a couple weeks? The self-care class. And my brain thought it was this Thursday. So I've been like so excited. But I am still so
Which
excited.
which
We're
actually
so prepared.
it panicked me slightly because I was like, I didn't prep what I needed to for that class. Well, that class is a couple weeks ahead of time.
I just got
So
excited.
a lot of times we get excited about something and we're not doing the prep work beforehand, or maybe there's stuff that we're not excited about to do, and so we kind of ignore it. And these are these like false starts or these setbacks that can happen when you're not in the moment. So if you're living too far
So
ahead or if you're
true.
living in the past, you're not living in the moment. And I think a lot of that is happening.
We live in such a now
Mm.
focused world that instant gratification. Like my kids can't even fathom the fact that you had to wait a week to watch a show. We seriously wait until the season ends and then binge watch a show,
Yeah.
right? We live in such a now culture that instantly. We can have almost instantly stuff at our doorstep. Like some things within hours of ordering them, where that just, growing up, that wouldn't have been a thing, right?
Yes.
So sometimes we need to slow down so we're not missing steps, because
Yes.
those steps then cause like uh chaos, or it causes us to fall backwards.
Yeah. I was actually just talking with my husband about this, about the instant gratification, the fact that people had to wait for the next episode, or even like I have one of my kids and I love him dearly, but he'll be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take off today." And I was like, "Well, did you plan this? Did you?" And there's no planning. It's just, well, I just need a break, so I'm just taking off. Which is cool if you can do it. But then you also have to, it's like for me, I can't just take off because I've got chickens that we need to, and dogs, and a house, and all of these different things. So sometimes, again, it's important
We
to
have
slow down.
clients. We can't just decide one morning, hey, I'm not working today, when people are already on our schedule.
Yeah. So all of this to say, are you guys slowing down? Are you taking the time that you need to properly prepare for something that you're excited about, or to properly take care of yourself? Because that's the other thing that happens when we're so future focused, or even if we're just in the moment and now, it's like we're taking care of the emergencies, the everything, but so often self-care is left out of that. Um, and time with just quiet.
So I'm going to tell you, as I was finishing um, school stuff last week, I was so focused on getting my finals done that I forgot to hit the timer. I had made from scratch homemade lasagna, and I was so excited to eat it. But then I became so focused that I lost track of dinner in the oven, and it was unedible. So sometimes our focus, we need to be aware. It's just like, seriously, setbacks come because we're unaware.
Yes. Or we're trying to push something too hard, too fast. Or there are times too when there are things that are coming up that we don't want to have come up. And so we escape. We Netflix binge to escape life, to not be aware.
So let's switch the focus then. So, how can we create those new beginnings? I mean, today's the perfect day, right? Many people are celebrating Ash Wednesday and giving up something for something better, right? It's a time for new beginnings.
Absolutely.
So, what are ways that you create new habits or new beginnings?
Well, first off, small in. It's not an all in, because for me, that I said this January 1st too, right? I've only ever kept one resolution, and that was to never make another resolution. Now I make small goals, because for me, they have to be small goals. My activator will only take so much at a time. My activator and my adaptability, right? I end up switching. So, uh, strengths, knowing your strengths, knowing what they are, will help you know how to guide your new beginnings. There are people who have, well, everybody has completely different strengths, right? There are people who are more of the strategic thinking, executing, and they're going to plan out those things. They're going to have it ahead of time. Me, my activator, my positivity, my empathy, it changes. My adaptability, it changes depending on what is right in front of me, what needs to be changed, what needs to start, and what I need to let go of. So for me, it starts with knowing my strengths and working through them that way. I also love that there are amazing essential oils that can help you with this. Blue Tansy the big toe. That is a great one for when you are goal setting, when you are trying to habit stack, like bring in a new habit. Blue tansy on the big toe is great. Citrus oils are great motivators. They're uplifting, they get you moving. And then having a good anchor oil, like frankincense is an amazing anchor oil that really just like sets it there. Peppermint is also a really good anchor oil. What
I
about you?
love that. I do the exact same thing, right? At our house, blue tansy on the big toe, adaptive down the back of the neck. Um, Studies have also shown by anchoring something in with a scent, it doesn't matter what scent. So if you are studying, if you're learning a new concept or working on something, pick an oil to go along with that. Smelling that each time you go to start that. I love anchoring in with prayer and meditation as well. Smell it, anchor it in with prayer and meditation, and then start. And every time you do it, that is your habit stacking, right? You stack the oil with prayer and meditation, and then the act. And that helps your body and your mind be able to make those connections. And as I did this for myself with self care, and then I also documented what I was doing, I was able to take self care from a place of feeling guilty about it to a place of seeing the benefits of it and able to see how he's better able to manage stress, better able to move throughout my day. And so I have several different oils. I have rose that I anchor in with. I also have Shinrin Roku, where I anchor in that meditative state so that smell that and it helps me get into a meditative state. So finding what doesn't matter what the scent is, it's the repetition in creating that new habit.
Awesome. I love rose on my heart, especially when things get heavy, when things get hard. Like that's such a good heart healing, along with deep blue. Deep blue is an amazing one, or forgive, and or
Yep.
and
And
or
or
forgive. Those are great ones for helping the heart because so often with me, I'm a high energetic, so I all the emotions, all the feels. Where my husband's a high practical, and so he needs oils that are more like motivate and let's move things forward. And frankincense is a really good one for him as well.
so if you
And
need
balance.
help, yes, if you need help deciding on some anchor oils that support you. If you want to go up with your strengths, if you have your strengths report, contact Ronay because she's better versed at it. She's a certified coach. I am not. If you want to go by emotions, I love doing the emotions. And if you just want to have a general conversation to help you to overcome the setback and start over and start a new beginning, we would love to support you. So message us and we are here to support you. I've dropped the link for our upcoming classes. Whatever stage or phase you're in, there's an oil for that. Rhoda, any last
Absolutely.
thoughts?
Happy Ash Wednesday. If you are giving up something for Lent and want to share, drop it in the comments. We'd love to know what that is, or if you need someone to pray for you, drop the word prayer and we will pray for you. So hope you have a great day.
Bye bye.